Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly focus for April the 23rd through to the 29th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's turn to the cards. They were starting to want to fly out, so we better turn to the cards now before we're sitting here all night. The Knight of Wands. Oh, you are riding forward. You are feeling the freedom. You are feeling the wind in your hair. You feel confident. You feel alive. You feel a vitality inside of you. Success is your middle name. Failure is not even in your vocabulary. So there's a beautiful strength to be had about you this week. Absolutely. Eight of Swords. We are changing some perceptions. Where you thought that you were limited, where you thought that there was no way forward, where you thought that that was your place in the world, you're starting to realize you're so much more than that. You're starting to realize, or at least you're bringing this realization to the surface finally, that you are deserving, that you are beautiful, that you are magical, that you have a talent and abilities that you are going to bring to the front. This is releasing that unacknowledged or repressed part of what has been holding you back, seeing it for what it was, and being able to move through it, past it. You're the World card. You've come full circle. You are ready to go into new beginnings, new starts, new relationships, new jobs, a new vitality when it comes to health, well-being, perhaps your spirituality even. You've got the wisdom, you've obtained the wisdom, you've gone through the lessons. It's time to go on a new path. It's time to set sail. It's time to rejoice in who you are and where you're going. A lot of strong vitality for you this week. Feeling strong. Work and career, Five of Cups. Don't cry over spilt milk. Okay, what you did wrong in the past is in the past, and you've learned from it. And take that wisdom, take that knowledge, and apply it to going forward. See where that fallback or that mistake or that ill experience can actually transform your life, transform your work, transform your career into something magical, into something beautiful, into something that really brings out your talents, your abilities, your strengths. So we may, try and hold ourselves back this week in some way when it comes to a career move or a job offer. It could be in your finances where you hold back because before you got burnt because of this or that or the other thing. And don't use that as your excuse not to move forward, but see how you have learned from that, or you've grown from that, or you've obtained wisdom from that, so you can move forward. And that could be, what defines you. It could be your finances. It could be what defines you as a person. So if I were to meet you, how would you describe yourself to me? Is it work and career? Because it could be home and family. It could be what you do in the community. It could be your spiritual life. It could be your health and well-being. So what defines you? And what are the negatives of how you define yourself? And label them so that we can release them, so that we can heal from them, that we can move past them. So we can see how we have a strength because of that rather than it weakened us in some way. For love and relationships, we have the Moon. You're going deep within and you are saying, I expect in a relationship respect, love, sensuality, passion, support. You're going to be very true to yourself this week when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. You're going to draw lines perhaps where you've never drawn lines before. You're going to say, you can't treat me that way. You can't talk to me that way. Now, it could be very sensual and beautiful if you are in a beautiful relationship that already has all those things, because it's like a celebration of the inner you. There could be a lot of passion and sensuality. You could meet a soulmate that really either mirrors where you have allowed people to take advantage of you or to hurt you in some way, or they will treat you with the utmost respect, put you on that pedestal, and admire you. But it's being true to yourself, and as I laid it down, I saw the wolves, so I have to pick it back up for a minute and talk some more, okay? Because that's your freedom that you want to feel. That is the lack of limitation. That is your wild side kind of coming out too. So we'll just leave it at that, and use your imagination in your life to figure out how that's going to play in. We have the Three of Pentacles for your spirituality. Well, it's making the plan. So when you are meditating, when you are praying, when you are reflecting on where you want to go, it's about making the plan. It's about knowing that you've got to do the right thing all the time, that you have to uh, not only make the commitment to yourself, but to act upon that commitment. It's about, I'm getting Saturn so much with everybody in the spirituality card here, because Saturn has just gone retrograde. I think we have Mars talking to Saturn this week. Yeah, I think it's Mars talking to Saturn this week. It's redefining your those old tape recorder playings that you have in your mind, and it plays over and over again of the person you are, the situations you're in, and this is your reality kind of tape recordings. And it's about popping that tape out and putting in a new tape, the tape of what you want. So it could be redesigning your entire future, the way you live, where you live, what you do, the people you associate with, and creating a new life. Maybe you're joining a group within the community that really you stand strong in it. It opens up your passions. It taps you into a desire. So this is a week where you want to journal. You want to journal who you want to become, where you want to go, where you want to be successful, where you want to find joy. And what does joy mean to you? What does abundance mean to you? What does a feeling of well-being? What does a relationship look like? Health and well-being, look at this, we got the lovers. We got the lovers. So definitely this could be a week where the magic just, the sparks fly in relationships. Now hopefully good sparks, right? Magical sparks. Well, this is also deepening that love for yourself, strengthening who you are, what you allow into your life, loving you first, taking the time, the energy, or the resources in order to make you feel like $1,000,000. Maybe it's going out and buying a new wardrobe for yourself. Maybe it's going and getting a new haircut. Maybe it is starting to work out or eating differently. Maybe it's putting limitations on other people so that you feel that you have more freedom, that you have more respect in your life or support in your life, because you are making demands on people that you normally wouldn't, because it's about you. It's strengthening who you are going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.